In lane 1, Sunset Beach. Lane 2, Waimarama Black. In lane 3, East End. Lane 4, Sunset Beach AH. The second Sunset Beach crew. Lane 5, East End. And then lane 6, West Shore A. They had a very solid performance in the semi-finals, Johnny, but who stands out to you?
To me, I can't go past Sunset Beach SM. I think they're a class act. I think that's Shane Edwards' crew. He's looking pretty good, but it would be foolish to ignore the East End Grunty crew as well, with Giannis there at the tiller.
Okay, and that West Shore as a dark horse pick potentially at the end. So we're waiting for the siren from the starter.
It's interesting, most of these crews have got a good 10 years involved in the sport, so you're seeing some very highly refined skills out there.
Okay, the conditions, we thought it might die down, but it's actually got a little more fruity, if that was possible. That northerly gusting across the beach really starting to wreak havoc on the boats. We've seen a couple of boats flipped over so far in the finals.
Correct, yeah, we've had one flip over, another actually eject the crew, which is quite unusual at this level, but it can happen. It just shows that the conditions out there are very challenging. That wind actually has knocked the swell down, but it's not made it easier for their turns.
Okay, two patients out in the water. One of them is seaward side of the buoy, one of them is beach side of the buoy.
Yeah, and it's quite strategic with their lineup as to whether they reduce speed on their pickups or whether they actually go full noise to get their competitive advantage. They've got to assess those conditions at the time.
In terms of what the patient can do, would you describe them as passive? Oh, here we go. Siren, waiting for the gun. There it is. And they're out. There's some serious pace as the boats get turned and dragged down to find that water. So it's sunset up at the top end of the course in lane 1.
Absolutely, and not as good as the other sunset crew. And also, what else is out there?
We've got West Shore down at the bottom of the course, but a very good start from East End.
East End Pumba, we dismissed them at the start, but they've just proved us wrong, haven't they?
But again, as you said, it's that Sunset SM course up at the top who've pulled back into this, and it's a mistake from West Shore A down at the bottom, so they're out of this. It is East End Pumba who come back in first.
Followed by the second Sunset Beach crew, and then Sunset SM in third.
Then it's Waimarama and East End Grunty.
Wow, this is pretty exciting. That's a hard run by the East End Pumba over there on lane 5. He's running hard, about to start for the second time and begin the second leg for that next pickup.
They need to be clean here, and they are very, very fast on the way out.
Yeah, Sunset over there on lane 1. They've got their next lead, but it's looking at East End Pumba all the way.
So East End Pumba approaching the buoy. Can Sunset SM reel them in? It's possibly too much.
Now.
Oh, very, very clean pickup there from East End Pumba. Blasting their way back in. That boat is airborne over the first swell line and the second swell line into shallow water.
They're not holding back for this finish, and you watch them run at the beach and follow very closely by Sunset Beach.
Well, you know, when you've got pedigree like Sunset Beach behind you, you can't let up, and it is confirmed. East End Pumba crew taking the win there. Second place for Sunset Beach.
I don't think we could choose third between Waimarama or the second Sunset crew. There would have to be a video from the judges, but they were pretty close there. Both crews pushing hard for that third place.
A worthy final for the Open men's mass rescue there.